What I want to do is give you a tool for finding some clarity in the midst of uncertainty. In yesterday's video, I talked about the left cerebral hemisphere in our brain, which is the logic wanting to know part of the brain, and how when we are in times of uncertainty, the left cerebral hemisphere brain really kind of falls short because it can't give us all the information that we really need to make informed decisions. What I'm going to do with you in this video is shift you over into the right cerebral hemisphere brain, which is our bigger picture sensing, feeling, and our intuition, so that we can start to tap into our body's innate wisdom for guidance when the outside world and reasoning doesn't serve fully. So, to start with this, we're going to connect with our lower belly as an access to tap into that wisdom. Now, why we're going to do this is the lower abdominals are both the seat of what's called the hara in Eastern philosophy, which is where the body, mind, and the spirit are believed to all come together. It's the non-brain part of our whole being, the non-brain mind. It's where our gut feelings and gut intelligence lives. And it's also in this chakra system. It's where our sacral chakra, which is the second chakra having to do with things like creativity, sensuality, sexuality, also intuition. It's where the balance between masculine and feminine energy lives. Now, not male and female, both men and women have this. It's the question of balance between those two energies working together. So to start with, go ahead and close your eyes. Make sure you're comfortable. Take a nice breath in and exhale. And now bring your hand to your lower belly. Breathe into the space under your hand. And exhale. And just start to feel that area beneath your hand. Let it rise and fall like a wave in the ocean. And now, in your mind's eye or your imagination, call to mind an area in which you have some uncertainty, some unknown, that you just logically cannot figure out. And as you start to envision it or imagine it or think about it, I want you to shift it down to the space underneath the hand on your abdominals. So you can imagine moving the image all the way down into your body, or the feeling of it, or the thought of it. Bring it into you. Notice if any feelings immediately come to the surface with this. And if there's a feeling, just let it bubble up. Let it move through you. Maybe even move this space under your hands. Move your belly a little bit. Maybe let the breath move it. And now ask this area of the unknown, uncertainty. What is there for me to know right now? And just see if any little word or words, a thought, something comes up. Whatever that is. On your next exhale, slowly peel your hand away from your abdominals. Float the eyes back open. Now, consider that whatever your experience of this is, whether it was crystal clear or made no sense, or you got just a little glimmer of something, a piece of something, that's exactly perfect on the spectrum of you starting to build that deeper knowing intuition muscle in your being, in your body brain connection. You may even let this sit for a little while, and then when you're doing something completely seemingly unrelated, you could have something that pops up into your consciousness later on today or tomorrow. But what you've done is you started to reopen the channel, the receptivity that you can start to hear and tap into your body's wisdom. Now, I go much deeper into this in my programs with LΗLA, but this is just a little taste of when you start to fine tune to be able to hear information to make better choices, again, especially in the face of the unknown. So, if you have a comment about this experience, go ahead. I want to hear from you. Put it in the comments below. If you have a question about this, I'm going to keep exploring and offering more tips with this in coming videos. And if you really want to dive deeper into the conversation, I invite you to join my page. Again, that's LΗLA Dance Alchemy for the Soul. I'll put the page in the comments below. And I would love to hear your experience.